Hey guys, it's the Squirrel's Nuts again. Boy, I'm a busy little bee bringing you all these Karkand videos. I've cut the first couple of minutes out of this particular game because it was a bit dull. I went recon and nothing much happened, so I switched to engineer. Popped a few mines down, chucked a rockets up a tank's backside. It's all good. So, here we are on Sharqi Penninsula. What can we say about this map? Bloody fantastic. Tons and tons and tons of flanking and hiding opportunities. Destructibility abound. It is pretty damn good map. For Karkand, this is Karkand expansion. This is a damn fine infantry fighting map. Now, one thing you might notice is there are 5 Conquest nodes, which is fairly unusual on the PS3. That is a very welcome addition, as far as I'm concerned. This map is so fast-paced now. I'm rocking the engineer kit with the A91 again, still my favourite. Not managed to get all the different attachments for it yet. But what I've done is I'm going to leave all of the footage in this. Normally I'd sort of trim some stuff out, particularly where I'm running between nodes, that kind of thing. But I've left it all in because I thought you guys effectively might want to see what it looks like, you know, just how utterly gorgeous this Battlefield 3 version is. The attention to detail is just extraordinary. You know, if you just look at, never mind the buildings, just look around and just look at all the different stuff. It looks like a proper building site, even down to these little bumps, you know, rubble, bushes, bricks, blocks lying around, pallets. Seriously? The guys at DICE, the map designers, how long do they spend doing these maps? Anyway, they've done a great job. So, in typical play the objective fashion, I'm here capping a node, capping D. This is a Conquest game, of course. I'll probably start switching to some rush games once I get a decent Wake Island game going, which I know some of you guys have asking for, and I really wish... Oh, there you go. Look, I just dropped my sensitivity down. I don't know if you watched the previous Jet video, but I mentioned there that my sensitivity was just a little bit too high. Only a touch, but it makes a big difference. The gearing is just ridiculous. I mean, you saw how much that was on then. That was on like a quarter or something. And anything above that, and it's totally unusable. I wish they gave us a bit of a better range, you know what I mean? Sorry, my nose is blocking up again. Rush, yeah, I'm going to go Rush shortly, and probably some Team Deathmatch as well, just to see what they've done with that. I want to see which parts of the different maps they've decided for the Team Deathmatch, and I want to see how Rush plays out. So I'll bring some of that footage when I can, try and get a few games going over the next few days. I know you guys on PC and Xbox are unfortunately having to wait for this, but you know, hopefully this footage here will give you a bit of an appetizer. Try and make the wait a little bit shorter for you. It's a bit of a shame that they have to do that, but I guess it's just a commercial thing, as I've said before. Look at that. You see, when you run around so much, eventually somebody comes around the corner and shoots you. But what can you do? If you're playing the objective, you've got to move between the different nodes, and if you walked it would take a long time. Sometimes things don't work out, do they? So, I'm not with any of the guys on my friends list. I'm just with a whole bunch of randoms at the moment. They don't seem to have fixed the PS3 squad chat at all. Although I have heard, and not actually checked yet, I have heard that you can now mute people, which was something you could never do before, so I need to try that out later and see if that's true. Because, God, some people could be annoying. The one big difference between the PS3 and the Xbox, I mean, hardware aside for a second, obviously. I mean, I've got an Xbox, but I don't use it very much. I tend to play on the PS3, as I've said before. That's where my friends are. But okay, apart from the fact that you have to pay for the PlayStation, so you have to pay for the Xbox Live service, and you don't need to pay for the PlayStation Network service. The one thing the Xbox does give you is a very solid party chat setup. You know, it's built into the Xbox Live console environment. Whereas on the PlayStation 3, I don't believe that's the case. All the developers have to effectively write their own stuff. But the biggest problem is this. With an Xbox console, you buy the console, you get a controller with a headset. Now when you do the same thing with a PlayStation, you don't get a headset. And one of the reasons for that is the controller doesn't have a connector on it, so that you can plug a headset in like you can on the Xbox. It's expected that you use Bluetooth. Now, take that to its logical conclusion, and what you end up with is, on Xbox, pretty much everybody's got a headset, most people wear them, most people are chatting, perhaps chatting too much and you can mute them, but you get a good party experience. On the PS3, a lot of people don't bother putting a headset on and talking, and the ones that do use their own randomly chosen Bluetooth bloody headset. And I've got to say, some people buy the most appalling quality headsets, and you'll hear people, you get feedback, you can hear what's going on in the room, you know, because the range is too big, and it actually just is a detriment to the party experience on the PS3. When I do come to choose my next generation console, I'll certainly be looking at the important things to me, which are the shape of the controller handset and whether there's party chat built in, because these are the things that matter at the end of the day. Anyway, managed to get myself on a roof, back on topic. Got my s'more out, hit that tank, cheeky little sod runs away, so I think, well, I'll run after you and finish you off. There's another engineer there, he just popped one into him. I popped one into him, I'm thinking I should get the kill out of that, but no, he gets the disable, which means he gets the bloody kill. Sod. But anyway, the tank got wasted, didn't it? That's the important thing. That crane though, I'm not sure if you can get up that yet. I need to check that out. I've not seen any snipers up there so far. I don't know whether you can climb it though, or whether you can maybe parachute in, that kind of thing. There's a lot of buildings in this game. There's so many. Look at all the different floors. I mean, because it is a building site, you can traverse these floors and camp around these different nodes. There's plenty of opportunities for, you know, protecting nodes. So it's a bit like the other map I did, Go for Volman, the B node on that one. You can get yourself in a situation where you're trying to cap it and you're surrounded, but unlike that one, on this one you can actually cap the node from just inside this building here, which is nice, which means you can actually take some cover, whereas on that market one you couldn't take any cover at all. Sorry, not I didn't mean Go for Volman, I meant Strike at Karkand, that one. Really can't think straight at the moment. Got a bit of a head cold. So I've got a s'more and not a stinger, but I thought I'd take a quick pop shot. I don't quite get it right. You've really got to be either damn good or a bit lucky to get that kind of hit. If the helicopter stays still for a few seconds, then you can get a reasonable shot on him. But he was flying over. I haven't got a stinger. I think the guy eventually takes me out, and then I change to a stinger because I decide that helicopter's causing more damage to the general team than anything else in the map. My mines are sort of taking care of some tanks, so that's not so bad. I did wonder if that was an enemy tank. Good God, an enemy helicopter. But it seems that it is, and it looks like they managed to get two. I'm not sure how that happened. So that's not a good sign. Get killed by a Viper. But there you go, look at that, you can see, that's a nice overview. There's the TV station right there, which I do end up going up in a minute. That's a lovely place to go actually. Bit of a climb up the top, but you can really get a good viewpoint on the map. So there you go, just change over to my Stinger now, because we're having a bit of a problem with the helis. I think in the meantime one gets taken down, but that doesn't stop me trying. I think if you find that, you know, the most problematic things on any game, you've got to deal with them. You can't just leave a heli like that up, causing, excuse the pun, havoc. You've got to do something about it. Not everybody does change kit, but I do, you know, I try and adapt. If a s'more's being effective, or a stinger, I'll change to the most effective thing. If I find myself not repairing anything, I'll change to mines, you know? I don't believe that you should run around with the same kit because it happens to be your favourite. Look at this guy. I saw him on the minimap, a little triangle. He was being greedy. He was coming in from a dog tags. Not entirely sure how he got spotted. I think there's a tugs round here somewhere. Yeah, there is, look, on the minimap. I wasn't sure at the time, because I was too busy with that helicopter, but that tug's lit that guy up. Otherwise, he'd have had my tags. As it stands, I just turned around and blew him away. Probably wondering how the hell I knew. So I make way up to the top of here, as a guy comes down. Absolutely, look at that, he's completely oblivious. He runs past me. I'm unloading bullets into him, and he just carries on as if nothing's happened. Wow. So anyway, I get to the top, that heli's still buzzing around. The game's not far if ending, there's only 2 tickets. I'm hoping I can take the heli down. So get up here, check out the view. Look at this, beautiful view. Anyway, come here you. Nope. What about this guy? What's he? Can't work out if he's an engineer or not. He's firing stuff in. I'm firing stuff in. There goes the flyers. Oh, he's taking a nosedive. He's going down. He's bailed. He knew it. That was the end for him. He was going down and he bailed out. Yeah. Well, anyway, look at that view there. Wonderful, isn't it? They've done a great job on these maps. Anyway, enough sightseeing. That's the end of the game. I hope you enjoyed this one. Bit of infantry work. As you can see, tons of buildings. Not sure how many you can get into. That's going to take some time to find out the ins and outs of that map, that's for sure. Not like Wake Island, where it has hardly any maps and it's just all sort of beach peninsula. That one there is going to take so long to work out, you know, where all the different hiding points are and where's the good sort of sniping opportunities. Anyway, there's another video for you, another Karkand one. Hope you liked it. Please click like if you did and subscribe if you're new to me. Sorry if I'm banging these out. I think that's what people want at the moment. They just want to see Karkand, so I'm rattling through as fast as I can. Hopefully I get some more good games later on tonight and I can get another video up for you. I'm not going to say Wake Island because I seem to be cursed not to get a good game on Wake Island. But we'll see what happens. I'll change to Rush or TDM just to keep it interesting. That's all from me. Take care, guys, and see you soon.